and welcome to today's video. Today's video is just so exciting to me because it is about a whole new product. I bought myself the Huda Beauty Tantour. It's a cream to powder finish contour and bronzer. It just tones your face up. I've seen all the posts on Instagram, and even though we don't really have this available in India just yet, I managed to get my hands on it. So I'm gonna walk you through what I think of it, how I got my hands on it, how much I paid for it, what I thought my first impressions were while using it, blendability, build up, literally everything. Let me not make this intro longer. Let's dive right into it. Okay, so first things first, what is this product? The Huda Beauty Tantour is a powder to cream finish contouring cum bronzer. The claims say that it is super buildable, that it is super full coverage for a contour, that it has a really lovely blendability and all of that. Of course, I'll give you my first impressions on the actual usage of it in a couple of seconds. By the way, this video is not in collaboration with Huda Beauty. I have paid for this product myself. I paid 142 dirhams for this on the Sephora website, and if you convert that into Indian rupees, I think it's approximately 2,500 Indian rupees. On the Sephora website, while I had a friend actually paying for it because he's based in Dubai, while he was paying for it, he told me that there were a couple of options to select one item to get free along with this. From the options I picked up the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. It's a really tiny mini, but I haven't tried a Becca foundation. We don't get it in India, so I decided to sort of pick this from the lot of options that I had. How did I get my hands on this? I was flying back from France and I was in Dubai for just like half a day on my way back to India. My best friend lives in Dubai. I think I've mentioned that when I got my hands on the previous set of Huda Beauty products. You guys know that I've done a wear test on the Huda concealer, the Huda foundation. It is a brand that I've bought a lot and liked a lot. Like the Huda Beauty concealer is just one of my favorites. It just really is one of my favorites. I've bit myself really badly at the back while filming in France, so if at all I sound strange, please overlook it. It's just that entire area on the inside of my mouth has been bitten really badly while I was talking, and it sort of like pulls weirdly. Anyway, weird offshoot information. So I kind of had my friend buy this, paid him back in rupees, and he bought it online, made sure it was shipped and ready with him. So when I met him on my way back to India, this was ready for me to have. I picked it up in the shade Light. So in France, I didn't know that this would be available in France, and I didn't know that it would be available offline there, because on the Sephora UAE website it says online only. I did take a look at it in France. By then my friend already had this product with him, but I wanted to make sure the shade was correct so that if at all there was any confusion on it, I could probably have him change it, but I didn't need to. In the swatches on Instagram, I did get a little bit confused because the first two shades look very similar, and then the next two shades look a little bit similar again also. So I tried it out on my hand and a little bit on my face when I was at Sephora in Cannes, and the shade was basically perfect, so I was kind of happy about that. I got my hands on it, came back from Dubai literally just yesterday, last night, and here I am filming this video. So let me walk you through it. Let me show you the packaging that it comes in, and just kind of get into what I thought about the usage of the product. Okay, so Huda Beauty is a high-end brand. Of course, it's not like affordable drugstore kind of a brand. Again, it's not luxury, it's not too expensive. It is slightly somewhere in the middle, maybe somewhere on the higher side for most people. But in my opinion, I own the foundation, which is what I'm wearing right now. I also own the concealer, which is what I'm wearing right now. I thought it only fair to try the product out with Huda's own products. Sort of makes sense, right? I own the foundation, I own the concealer. I don't think I have anything else from the brand. I really wanted to get my hands on a few other items in the middle, but getting someone to fly down from Dubai all the time, finding someone who flies down all the time from Dubai is obviously not easy. I know that Huda is available on Nykaa, and they've recently, in fact, I believe, got a lot of new products on Nykaa, so I guess it'll be a little more accessible now, which is really great, because I have tried out their liquid eyeshadows, the what is it called, melt matte liquid eyeshadows, and I really like it. They are again a little bit on the steeper side, but I really want to get my hands on some of their eyeshadow palettes in the future. I am going to show you what the packaging looks like. So it comes in this little plastic container that has all the branding on it, and then the product is inside. It's a little pan, which makes it really easy. I feel like something like this It's plastic, it's not glass, will be really easy to travel with also. You open it up and it basically had a little tone and tan kind of a little packaging here, and then you have the product. As you can see, I just used it for the first time on my face. I think we should dive into what I thought about using it. So I should tell you that this particular product does come along with a brush option, like you can buy the brush separately. I really wanted to buy the brush as well, but when I picked it up and saw it in France in Sephora, I realized that it was a little bit big for my face. I'm someone who needs something to go into the hollows of my cheek, and because I have a small head in general, bigger brushes don't really do that well on me. Like bigger brushes like this is something I'll end up using for like the whole face. My usual powder contouring brush is this NYX brush, which is really like nice and small and chotu. So I kind of chose to use something that was a little more dense and cream friendly. That's a little bit similar in size. Which one is this? This one is from PAC. It's PAC Face Number S1 is the name of the brush. I'll link it down below in the info box. I will link everything down below in the info box for you guys. So I went into this product as usual with my face half done. I didn't have my eye makeup etc. at that time, but I picked it up, I dove right into it, I dipped right into it, and I kind of gave myself 2 lines on my face that helped me just kind of mark out what I wanted to contour. I also went ahead and made lines all around my chin and jaw and added a few extra lines in my neck area just to give that little depth shadow effect, which is essentially what you want the final result of your contour, bronzing, tanning sort of product to do for you. And I went ahead and with the same brush blended it in. I had another smaller brush on standby, which is actually what I initially started out with defining by, but then I realized that this brush was doing the job just fine by itself. So at first I took like a minimal amount of product, went right in, made the dashes and started to blend. I really wanted to see what the blendability of the product was, because the videos that Huda put up on Instagram made the product look so blendable, and I have to say that I think that the videos were an accurate representation of how blendable the product is. The cream finish is really smooth. What I decided to do after blending the whole thing out one time was go in with another layer. I wanted to give myself a little bit of a harder contour than usual. As you can see, I have really like gone out and chiseled it up. I could even go further for that extreme Kim Kardashian kind of a look, but I wanted to keep it also realistic, glam but realistic. So I went in with an add-on layer and just built it up to see how it blends in, not just with my foundation and the base, but also with the previous layer of the product. And I think it did a really good job. I have tried a lot of cream contours, like for example, I do have the Fenty cream contour, the matchsticks in the shade Mocha, which is a really nice cream contour and it blends really beautifully too. But given a choice between this and that, if I had to vote for something that was more blendable, this was really blendable. I love blendable products, and I'll tell you why. Because on like normal days, like when I say normal days, like if I'm not filming but I want just a little bit of like chiseling my face up, just a little bit, not much, it's easy to take a little bit of product, barely dip in and go in and just sort of like sharpen your face out per se. But at the same time, when I'm going all out for a shoot, or I'm going all out if I feel like going all out for like a wedding, products like this come in really handy to just build up, and you don't have to have multiple products for it. Then one product becomes kind of like your go-to product. Another add-on thing that I will definitely say, and I was slightly confused about this bit when I read about it on Instagram, was that it said cream to powder finish. It truly is cream to powder, because when you take the product and you apply it on your face, you feel like you're wearing a cream, but the minute you start blending it, it becomes so fine and it sets into your skin so easily, which is not something that happens very easily with cream products. You usually have to use a different brush, or you have to make sure that you're like when with powder products, for example, you tend to go round. With cream products, I tend to sort of pull just a little bit to make that cream go in. This was effortless. This was truly effortless. This is not a collab. I'm not getting paid for it. This was not a free product. I'm just kind of reiterating that. You guys know that even when I do collabs, I give honest reviews. So all the more, I guess, reason for me to be honest with you when I'm buying it. But I was really impressed with it. It built up around my jawline really easily. You know, just to kind of do some more, because I feel like I could use a little more contour here. I'm gonna just go in. See this? It blends so easily. What is this magic? It literally just blended so easily, and That to me is so good, because you know what, I wear a lot of makeup on a regular basis, and I feel like the more effortless it is to use certain products, the more likely I am to come back to it. You know what I'm saying? Also, normally when I use cream contours, I land up setting them in with a bronzer, with either a Hula bronzer from Benefit, or I go in with an NC45, NC46 powder or compact powder from MAC, depending on whatever it is that, you know, the kind of look I'm going for and the kind of finish I'm going for. This I have not set at all. Not at all. Like, I've let it stay as is, I've let it be as is, because I wanted to see what the finish would work out to be. And to be honest, like, I love it. Like, I can't put it in any other words. I love it. I feel like the finish is great. I feel like the product is great. I think you get 11 grams. Yeah, you get 11 grams in 142 dirhams. If it does fit your budget, which I understand for some people it'll fit, for some people it won't fit. If it does fit your budget and you're looking for a new bronzer, contour, just something to sharpen up your face, give it a little bit sculpting, I feel like this is a really great bet. Within the last half an hour of me filming, talking, it hasn't budged at all. For me, this product is 100% Aanam approved. I really like it. I feel like it has a great finish. I feel like it's so lightweight. I can't really feel it on my face. It's not moussey, it's not too creamy. It sort of just goes in like you've used a powder, and to me that luxury feel of a product on my face where I can't even really feel it, is just, it does it for me. The Huda Beauty foundation and concealer you guys have seen me talk about in previous videos. If not, I'll go ahead and link some of them down below for you to take a look at. The concealer is my number one concealer. Like, it is my number one concealer. It is my go-to concealer. I kind of regretted not buying one more, because I really should have. I did not realize that this is about here. I have like barely 1/3 of it. I really need to get my hands on a new one. The shade I wear is Granola, and I probably want to go one shade lighter, because I've recently I've always been like a natural makeup kind of girl, but I feel like I want to start doing that slightly brighter thing on the under eyes. I feel like it's a technique I might really land up liking. So I just bought the new Fenty concealer, which you guys have probably seen by now or will see as part of my US haul, and I went one shade lighter on my under eyes, because I want to sort of do that whole like that proper brightening kind of a thing. It's something I want to try. Hopefully it'll work. And yeah, that's what it is. You guys have my thoughts on it. By the way, if you guys want to see a whole tutorial on this particular makeup look, I am using a new eyeshadow palette, and I am using a few different blushes. Let me know. I am planning to put up an IGTV video about it on my Instagram, but if you want to see this video on YouTube as well, let me know about that, and I'm happy to share it here also. Yeah, I think I covered everything. I will go ahead and add all the relevant links of things that I find online down below in the info box. Please make sure you guys give that a read. And you know, I do secret codes with you guys, where you let me know whether you've seen the video till the end by leaving that secret code in the comments below. Today's secret code is going to be something product related, because I think I want to hear your thoughts a little bit. I think the Huda Beauty Tantour is, or I think that Tantour is, complete the sentence. Like, tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you would buy it. Tell me, just tell me what your thoughts are in general. And I have a few new product reviews coming up really soon. I have a few in fact, I have a few one brand tutorials also coming up really soon, because you guys have been liking that and want me to do some more of that. I have a couple of affordable ones that I've done. I want to do a couple of other luxury brand ones. I'm doing a few more other reviews, because I feel like I want to give you guys an in on what's new, what's worth buying, what's not worth buying, what's Aanam approved, and the whole thing. So make sure you hit the like button, leave your secret code comment down below in the comment section. Please make sure you hit subscribe, because I cannot believe our fam is growing so big in just the 2 years that I've been on YouTube. If you have been a long time follower of mine, you know that I've been blogging for over 7 years, but on YouTube it's been only 2 years, and I feel so grateful that we've had the opportunity to cross 100k. And yeah, it's just been a really exciting time here on YouTube. I upload 5 videos a week, so hopefully you will come back for more videos by hitting the subscribe button and turning those bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next one. I love you very much.